Hi. Um, just letting you know that I think that uh, Islam is wrong about there not being a Trinity in Islam. You know, they keep on saying Allah is one, Allah is one, Allah is one, you know. But after reading the Quran, I discovered something. That, and also after reading the Hadith too. But what I discovered is that Allah and its spirit, or his spirit, their spirit. Well, I call Allah there a lot because Allah likes to use the royal we out of respect for himself. So out of respect for Allah, I call him there, you know. And since there's supposed to be nothing like Allah, I also call Allah it, you know, because that would seem to be more, you know, respect for Allah, being that again, Allah likes to show respect by calling himself we and our and us, you know. So I call Allah there, or them, or those. But anyway, I noticed that in the Quran that Allah partnered with its spirit, or his spirit, or their spirit, that many take to be Jibril. When Jibril and Allah were blowing into Mary's farjaha to get Mary pregnant with a son of whom Allah denies fathering, even though Allah and its spirit, his spirit, their spirit, got Mary pregnant with Jesus. And so that's not quite a trinity yet, you know. That's more like a duality here, because let's face it, if you read the Quran, Allah partnered with Jibril, possibly, if that spirit, that Holy Spirit of Allah, is Jibril, like a lot of Muslims believe. In that Quran that talks about Allah partnering, well, not partnering, but well, blowing into the farjaha of Mary. He's also blowing through Jibril. So in other words, or not Jibril, but his spirit, their spirit. In other words, Jibril. But now for the Trinity part of Islam. According to the Quran, no one can corrupt Allah's words. You know? And Muslims think, well, that means you can't corrupt the Quran, even though the Bible, which would be the book that makes people the book, and something to come to me for my reading, according to Quran 1094, is the before scriptures, you know. Yeah, Muslims still believe that means that it can't corrupt the Injil. I mean, it can't corrupt the Quran, but you can corrupt the Injil and the Torah, even though Quran 568 tells Jews and Christians to stand firm upon the Injil. 568. But anyway, what happened was, the reason why I think there's a trinity in Islam is because although the Quran says no one can corrupt Allah's words, and Muslims believe that means the Quran. Well, guess what? A goat, according to the Hadith, ate a part of the Quran. And so now we don't have any scriptures dealing with a stoning of an adulterers. That's now missing from the Quran. So that, you know, if it's true, that would be, you know, corrupting Allah's book, you know, since goat ate away part of it. But there's more than that. According to the Hadith, Muhammad was poisoned by, ate poisoned goat, and it made him feel like his aorta was being severed, which would make him, because he said before that, he said one of the tests of a false prophet is that if he were a false prophet, Allah would sever his aorta, he would sever his aorta. And when he ate the poisoned goat, it's like he became a false, it's like he was calling himself a false prophet, because he said the poisoned goat made him feel like his aorta was being severed. And it killed him. You know what I mean? Thus, and he was killed supposedly by a Jewish woman. Thus, I think that there is a trinity in Islam. It's Allah, Jibril, and the Holy Goat. Anyway, just something to think about, you know, is, you know, the partnering Allah with this supposedly Jibril, breathing as Mary's farjaha to get her pregnant with the son of whom Allah denies fathering, and a goat eating part of the Quran, going against the script of the Quran about the Quran being corrupted, changed, altered. And yet that happened by a goat, and a goat killed Muhammad. Thus, the Trinity of Islam: Allah, Jibril, and the Holy Goat. That's all I get to say. Bye.